Half touchdown for the Chargers ends the longest first-half TD streak in NFL history, 48 straight games. The Ravens defense is pretty good in the first half, as good as they have been through 12 games since the famous 2000 season when the D led them to the trophy. And Khalil Mack has 2 sacks for the 20th time in his career, ties the most in the league in some 9 years, and Mack is half a sack behind T.J. Watt up to the moment in the chase for the sack lead in the NFL. So that's what happened in the first 2 quarters. Time for quarter number 3 here at SoFi Stadium. Mike Tirico, Jason Garrett, and Chris Collinsworth. Melissa Stark on the sideline. Visited with Brandon Staley a moment ago.
Brandon, Lamar Jackson started out looking sharp, but you got some big defensive stops.
Our guys settled in. I thought our defense really played a quality half. I thought we made it tough on them. I think we did a good job in the run game. I thought we were really good on third down, but getting the fourth down stop, a red area stop, and then that sudden change, I like the way we're playing. We got to get a takeaway, though. We got to get a takeaway or score on defense and make things even.
Not a lot of production from Keenan Allen and Austin Eckler. How do you get those guys going?
Yeah, we beat ourselves that half. Okay, I didn't think they stopped us very much. We beat ourselves, so we had 2 turnovers and we're able to overcome it. We got to be more explosive in the passing game, convert on third downs. Then we get in the red zone, we got to score.
Thanks, Brandon.
All right, give me a little frame what the Chargers were thinking after that first half. Gus Edwards with the carry for 2 yards. Jason, he brings up a good point. This is the #1 run offense in the league, 155 yards a game. Held in check 60 yards in the first half for Baltimore on the ground.
They sure have. Brandon Staley has to be pleased with how his defense has played. The sudden change stuff that you mentioned was huge. When they turn the ball over a couple times and you hold them to just 3 points in those situations, they played well on third down. They stopped the run. They got to be happy. But this Ravens offense can be a juggernaut. They got to keep playing.
Lamar Jackson out of the shotgun. Into the secondary. Down by a Lowy Tillman hard at the 44-yard line. Thought he was going to slip away for a big play. Chit-chat after the gain is 17.
First time I saw Zay Flowers was last year doing the Notre Dame BC game, and this is what you saw. You saw a guy who's just so quick and so explosive. He was the best player on the field that day. Easy to see why they want to get him the football. He's just so explosive.
6 catches already this year. Big tough run by the bruising Gus Edwards. At 238 pounds, he gets around midfield. And we'll have second down coming up. Get a look at Zay. 200 catches at BC, set a record. And that was the run, Jason. Every year there's like a position where there's a run. 4 in a row. We saw Jackson Smith and Jigba on Thanksgiving night. We're seeing Quentin Johnston and Zay Flowers here tonight.
They'll bring
it's so
Tony in
interesting
motion
when you
left.
ask the people who are the decision makers, who did you like most? What did you think? Who did you have the highest? And, they each have a different take on it. The Ravens are
going to play action. Now Mahomes. They'll check this one down at the check line. And he's brought down before they get across the 20-yard line. Just like that, it was a game when you look back at first down on their first play. Guy can excel. The season is officially underway.
A lot of time for those players to
done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
As rookies, Quentin Johnston, a slower start. Had the big drop last week against Green Bay, and everybody's on him.
Mahomes going to change things up. They'll bring Tony in motion left.
DeCosta makes the choices there at the top of the draft. Doesn't shoot well. He's got Zay Flowers.
Play action. That's Mahomes. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
The perimeter screen using the hard inside runs. And now here's Justice Hill. He starts to the strong side and winds it back behind the block. So each of these guys is a playmaker in their own right, and it feels different to the defense. And they're just so hard to stop. And Lamar, you're thinking about number 8, how he can take it. These are tough downs.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Patrick Ricard in motion, leading the way, getting the block, but Mitchell can't get past the rest of that Chargers
Throwing
defense.
now is Mahomes.
Kendricks.
In trouble, and he's taken down.
Josh Kendricks here sprint to the football. Long-time linebacker for the Vikings, coming home, played at UCLA, and you just see him quickly diagnose what's going on. He runs through the block by Simpson, gets downhill and makes a play. So some of these veteran guys, these Chargers, spent a lot of money bringing here. They're showing up tonight.
We're visiting with Eric, who, as you said, is glad to be back in California.
So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
There's so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold
Once
on.
again, the pressure was on Lamar Jackson to bring up third down.
There was pressure. Lamar was backing up on this throw. A little bit off balance.
They'll come up now on a second and long after the hold.
It's about the heat up front. It's a little bit of a, you call it a TE game or ET game. The end goes first. The
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
And those Raven linemen, they have to stay on the same level. When they don't do that, the rusher gets home. Lamar's behind with the throw.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
Personnel straightened out, line formation.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to step out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A big play there. And even 50 yards.
It's just called, as we just saw right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one opened the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
Odell Beckham inside in the slot. It's a great
motion
matchup.
right is Tony.
On Leonard with a lot of space outside. Lamar gets it into his hands. Too far with the throw.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards
Justin
a
Tucker
bit.
one more time.
Stop here for a second.
The delay of game backs him up 5, first and 15.
To the 30-yard line.
The receiver in motion right.
First kicker to be a 5-time first-team All-Pro. Not Pro Bowl, where there's one from each conference. They're talking All-Pro, best of the best. No matter your conference.
Mahomes going to throw.
It's been tough.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. Well, when we talked about the NFL moving into the relocation game, most people assumed it would be London, maybe Mexico City. Now, this capital city is one of the dark horse candidates, but folks here have shown already that they are football mad. Trust us, you should have seen the scene walking in. And I think this entire country is already getting behind this football team. A run by Pacheco on second down. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a third and long. Here's Pacheco once again. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 9 yards on the carry there, but it'll be fourth down now.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes, and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
All offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They got right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Well, they left to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately, he starts right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Because we were founded as a not-for-profit with a mission dedicated to your well-being, with everyday banking tools and loans, all backed by 24/7 support. The kind of support that comes from being a proud partner within your community. Because when you're a member, it all starts and ends with you. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Right now at Best Buy.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy this caliber who runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
If you're down Santa Monica Pier,
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34.
Chargers have been able to hang on to the last game of the season, knocked out of the playoffs. Then last year, the big lead, the left, the celebrating comeback.
He'll be tackled
impressive.
right on the
And they
track
dropped
at
it again. And this year,
45.
all the close
A
games,
gain
they
of
have
11
won
that
one.
time, and a Colts
All the
first
next
down.
5 in games decided by 3 points or fewer. No other team in the league coming into this week has more than 2 losses in such situations. And Brandon Staley knows it. He addresses it. Jason, sometimes it's just a problem that's festering, and you got to get out of the guys' heads as well.
Yeah, I think that's where it starts because they've lost so many different ways.
They
Say,
give to
hey,
Taylor
it's
after the
always the
gun.
defense.
And
It's
he can
always
only
the
manage to get a couple.
One time it's the
Second
defense,
and 8
one time it's
coming
the
up.
offense. They've turned the ball over. They haven't been good in 2 minutes. Whatever the thing is, it's been different every time. So to me, it goes
Second
back
down
to
and 8.
mentally. You know, what's the approach? How are we mentally? Are we clean? Are we poised in the big moments? And they haven't been, and then it starts to build on itself. You get those moments again, you're like, here comes the black cloud, and that's where this team is right now.
And facing that desperate situation at 4 and 6.
Richardson going to change the play
they held
here.
fort for the moment in those key spots when there are a couple of turnovers on their side of midfield.
On second
Now
down,
they get
it's
their
Taylor.
offense going. It's been a
And
quiet
he's going to be
first half
met
for
at the
Justin
line of
Herbert.
scrimmage and taken down.
In the air.
Third and 8.
For a couple of yards lost today. It's around the game plan that we've seen so
Back
far.
to throw. Here's
The
Richardson.
first drive was their best drive. They ran the ball with the tempo, so that's going to be big for them here. I'd like to see them use some play action on early downs. Let the ball be committed to it, even if it's not productive, and they get to do play action.
Here's some of that tempo, and it's quick to Justin. Just a yard shy of the first down. Johnston.
The first red zone opportunity of the new year. Here as they come up now, 1st and 10.
Last week.
This is a big part of the plan to get back on the ball in these third down situations to keep the Ravens out of all those different defensive looks.
Short.
Jonathan Taylor taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Colts are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Tempo or hurry up offense because you can go 3 and out pretty quickly.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
So far, they get a quick Gatorade break and now they're back out there. So you got to make some first downs to get it going.
Return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Analytics just to go for it. Brandon Staley's been as aggressive as anyone over his 2.5 years as head coach in going for it, but he'll just let J.J. Scott hang it up there high. And fair caught by Devin Duvernay back at the 13.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. A good start to the drive. Here's us coming out on the left side. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, steer on the field. Here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Second quarter down, it's our home team with possession. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
They don't just save the big and a Bluetooth speaker at Amazon. And oh boy.
Mamacita.
Cyber Monday deals start now at Amazon.
¿Dónde está?
Get it, mama.
They fake the give. Now
Whenever you're
Mahomes.
hungry, there's a deal on the Subway app.
On the move,
Now,
across the 30.
and finally taken down the Subway app today. Now, that's a deal for celebrating. Then what are you doing? Get it before it's gone on the Subway app.
Slide that strong. Wow. Turn around, let's pick it up. Wow. Wow.
Essentially, the quarterback has three options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football at the triple option, you've actually called that play. Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield out into some open space. Linebackers nowadays, they run like that, and they take a lot of pride in coverage. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
To the 21. Good gain on first down. Jason, why the change?
They go
Lamar in the
perfect.
completion.
I think as much as anything else, he's been holding the ball a little bit forward, and that's when guys like Mack and those guys have gotten the hole. The plays early where he's throwing the slants, getting the ball out of his hand, that's been their best stuff, along with that right there. When in doubt, keeping him alive as a runner, it puts so much pressure on this Charger defense, and then some of those plays outside will come alive again.
Run within over 5,000 yards.
Now here's Mahomes. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss a run like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfired. We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. Butker's kick here is good, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game closer, give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
Here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Lamar stumbles in trouble, and that absolute intentional grounding. That's not even leading a conversation or bringing in Terry. We got that one. That's intentional grounding by Lamar as he was about to get sacked. Took a sack away from Sebastian Joseph Day.
Intentional grounding. Number 8, offense. Lost it down at the spot of the pass. That's second down.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. The center receiver in motion to the right. Carried by Taylor to start the drive.
That's why you were all
And
over.
he'll have this past the 30, probably going out of bounds. 50 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision? The cutting Mahomes, he's seeing things before they even open.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Indianapolis. K.J. Hamler, 69 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post-grab?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end
Sure
zone?
does, and that's an RPO. We like to look outside, and that's an Asante Samuel Jr.'s DNA, because his dad was one of the great
Extra point by Gaines, up and good. And the lead is up to 8.
No confusion here, so the timeout is taken. So there was a catch by Aguilar on the sideline, and I thought it was a first down live. I thought his arm was easily
Following the
over
touchdown,
40
here's
yards line,
Gay
but
to
he
kick
came
it
down.
away.
Again, Harbaugh goes quick. They run the play.
First
We'll
off,
see
it's
a return here
unbelievable
from the
catch
end
by
zone.
Aguilar. Extend and
And
plus,
he's only going
like
to
he
make it to the
does.
13-yard
Gets the ball on
line
the
and no
outside
further.
arm.
There's the tackle.
I agree with you.
Massey.
I mean, it's a given.
Again, first body part down is.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt about that. It's a bad call, but it's the same situation that we were
The
in
offense
earlier.
back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL,
It is easy to
You're thinking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high-powered. Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you're always like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
And this is what you like so much about Gus Edwards. He's a physical back, so good short yardage and red zone situation. Somehow absorbs that blow, keeps his feet, turns and makes the first down.
Mahomes will try again on second down.
Conversion, Ravens have had it for
That's going to be incomplete.
Pretty much represented a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
And look at the number of games. Lamar Jackson, 22 fewer than Michael Vick.
Yeah, it's really amazing. Anybody who ever competed against Michael Vick,
Here's Mahomes to throw.
We'll never see a guy like that again. For him to do it in 22 fewer games.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
He just goes out there. He's just playing
Bring
ball.
their punter out there now. As he's on the punt for the first time tonight. Able to push his way through. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Colts will go on offense here. 1st and 10.
Making plays. Within the 41 or a couple yards back, down by contact.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we are going to be successful in this one.
This pass complete to Melton. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Almost gets there.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up the block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So we're down 34-0. Winning will be tough.
Richardson.
That's why I brought in the E-specialist.
Right. Geico makes car insurance easy. With the Geico app, you can keep the policy on the go, get access to 24/7 claims.
Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. 67 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded.
With your policy in your pocket, it's easy to Geico.
Most people would scream, throw the ball here in this situation. They stayed with their roots, stayed with running the football, and they got rewarded.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for the first with Taylor. And this one he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Puff says 50% more lotion and brings soothing relief. Don't get burned by winter nose. A nose in need deserves Puffs indeed. America's #1 lotion tissue.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Work and reinvention in your business, etc. With every change.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Absolutely a golden opportunity, missed that to add to their lead and really cap off an impressive drive because they've got the advantage and plenty of time to Pixel 8 for as low as $0 at googlestore.com. You know you don't want to let it slip away.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach is talking to his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe somebody will press it a little bit. This might be the case.
Throwing on first down, but this one runs up to be incomplete.
I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
2nd and 10.
What about the offense, Jason, and where the Chargers have to lean here now?
It's been ugly since the first possession, but that's where they have to lean. They have to
throw,
go
it's
for 13. And they got to trust those one outside.
Incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions.
And I like what they're doing here, Mike. They're on the ball. The pace is faster. It almost feels a little bit more like a minute. You just got to somehow shock this defense a little bit and take the edge off of them and keep working your guy 13.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Some of these matchups against these guys.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Throw to 30 time and time again. And anything anybody else gets, hey, Justin sees the matchup and he wants to let it rip. You got to feature your best guys.
Mahomes now on first down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They give him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Significant. Most in the league. Number 1 to number 2 pass catcher. And this offense very comfortably going through.
And again, it's Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because the incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Continue to make the plays. He's your best matchup regardless, and they've done as good a job as anybody in the NFL moving their featured player around in motion. They're doing it again tonight.
Now Mahomes.
91 catches on the season.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Juju Brents. And they will finally get it, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Into the flat. Justin tries to lay the
Running left, Taylor. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And quickly, they get to the line.
The 10-year vet still has some hops.
Richardson going to move him around.
The game right there. Chargers going for it.
Back to the Chargers in the Brandon Staley.
They run once more with Taylor. He will push his way down to about the 14. After getting stuck on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Richardson to throw. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. K.J. Hamler as the first half is winding down. And the Colts are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
This season.
This guy is everywhere. Keenan Allen on the bubble. There's Hamilton communicating inside.
Extra point by Gay is up and good.
This guy
And the lead is up to 15 now.
And I'm going to go make the tackle. Jalen Guyton, also a former Notre Dame guy for a minute.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Here's a blitz.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Johnston, the intended receiver, is still down.
A lot of pressure on Justin Herbert there as we see Johnston. It's heat right down the middle. Right down the gap. Interesting back and squeeze. It was going to be a pick
The
stunt,
offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Anyway.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
There was every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish an inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. Let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Because each had to be right.
On second down, here's Mahomes. Looking outside, he's got him in. That's Watts. Now a timeout taken.
Cyber Week savings are here at Dick's Sporting Goods. Get 25% off select tees and hoodies, up to 30% off footwear, and 50% off select NCAA apparel. Plus savings on treadmills. Download the TikTok and shop online. Every holiday starts at Dick's.
They were starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise, and start to put together some drives.
Your actions count. Take action. Join T-Mobile.
This holiday at T-Mobile, get 4 new iPhone 15s on us and 4 lines of unlimited for $25 a line.
Thursday night football on Prime. It's on.
Thursday night football.
Now we get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
The big play Seahawks
Into the end zone for the touchdown.
take on the star-studded Cowboys.
How about that? We're back in the saddle again.
It's a must-see matchup with huge playoff implications. It's Seattle and Denver. Stream Thursday night football only on Prime.
Welcome to the Paris Olympics. Look at my hot girl. Bonjour. And that is the Olympics hot girl style.
So it's a winged, fire-breathing, talking horse. What are they not getting about this, right?
Right next door to SoFi Stadium, the Forum in LA, where the Showtime Lakers were so great, winning 6 in their NBA championships. Well, that was their home building in use. That's obviously great. You know, if you're of a certain age, you remember the Forum. If you're of a certain age, and maybe you had this weekend at home for you have this argument. Who's better in basketball, Jordan or LeBron? So we visit with Kyle Hamilton. He started the conversation. Somebody outside of the room comes in and continued with us for about 5 minutes.
And he came in hot. I mean, it wasn't even allowed for Jordan to roll looking at each other like
And not just a field goal.
it's either LeBron or
So even the offensive struggle to get coming in the end zone, he's still been able to come away with points due to his run.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. Ready to rock for the third quarter. So we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. Indy offense at the line and set to go. Richardson to throw off play action. Got him there, and it's complete to Jelani Woods. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. 2nd down, another run to Taylor. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They go to the ground again with Taylor. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Chris Jones on the stop. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it till the no play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
To the right side, this is Taylor. That's some strong running. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Richardson going to change the play here. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? On the handoff, Taylor. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener. And it's a first down.
And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter, and the entire quarter remaining, so stranger things have happened.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete.
Can't make a man that time. They end up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, Farmer?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
The next generation of streaming is here. Spectrum One Stream with internet, advanced Wi-Fi, mobile, and now TV with the Xumo Stream Box. It's streaming simplified. Get Spectrum One Stream. Internet for $49.99 a month. Free advanced Wi-Fi, a free unlimited mobile line, and a free Xumo Stream Box when you add Spectrum TV. Plus, get a $100 Visa Rewards card. Go to Spectrum.com/stream, a Spectrum store, or call 844-283-1797. Starting your morning right sets the tone for your whole day. Big news Channel 8 today. Part of your morning routine. See why more days are ramping up. News Channel 8 today. Weekday mornings starting at 9.
Here's a holiday thought to ponder. Is it truly a wish list if you only have one wish? Make your wish list a reality with exceptional offers during the season of value.
Downtown LA as we get set to begin the fourth quarter in Inglewood, California. As SoFi, the Jason Garrett, Chris Collinsworth, wrapping the next Sunday night. Also starting at the sideline. 13-3, the Ravens leading going into the fourth quarter as they have in every game this year. It ties the third longest streak in the history of the league for starting the season going into the fourth.